Everyone is talking about who Manchester United will sign this summer. Of course, United have just signed Youri Tielemans from Aston Villa, but I believe they are asking the wrong question. Before United will spend another penny buying any other players, Manchester United must make a tough decision now. There are three players that I believe do not have a future at the theatre of dreams, and these players, I'm going to list them in this video. My number one will surely divide the Manchester United fan base. Let's get started. So I am going to start from the bottom. My number three player that I believe do not have a future at Manchester United is Manuel Ugarte. Fine, Ugarte brings energy and work rate to the team, but it is not enough to balance the midfield. Manuel Ugarte, each time he plays, United midfield tends to collapse. You can check what he did last season. Anytime United substitute Casemiro and bring in Manuel Ugarte, United midfield tends to collapse. This guy doesn't bring in the vibe that a modern day midfielder brings. Although he is currently injured in a long-time injury stuff, but I don't believe this guy has a future at the theatre of dreams. It's now or never. Manuel Ugarte should be one of the players that Ineos and his team should let go. The second player that I will like Ineos and United board to let go is Mason Mount. It's emotional right now. Mason Mount is an injury-prone player. It's bad luck. I believe Mason Mount's own case is not about what he can do on the pitch of play. It's about a series of bad luck injuries that has followed his career. Mason Mount is someone that I want to succeed at United. Mason Mount comes with pressing. This guy can press for his life. He's versatile. Mason Mount is so versatile that he'll be needed at United. But you know, he's not always available. In this modern era of football, you need a player that will be available every time you need him. And unfortunately, this player called Mason Mount is not readily available. He's one of the players that I believe should succeed at the theatre of dreams. I like Mason Mount so much, but unfortunately, injuries has not been his best friend. He has spent more time in the hospital than on the pitch of play. Mason Mount is someone that I believe can offer more at United because this guy can press, he's versatile, this guy knows how to mark, and this is what I need in a player. But unfortunately, it is what it is. Mason Mount should be let go because of his injury crisis, not because of what he can play on the pitch of play, but because he is always a good fan of injuries. My number one player that I believe will split the Manchester United fan base is Marcus Rashford. Wow, it's very tough actually. Marcus Rashford is one of the best youngsters to have been developed at the theatre of dreams. Marcus Rashford is an embodiment of Manchester United. Marcus Rashford at one point was a symbol of Manchester United, but you know, time has to pass. Marcus Rashford should be let go. It's not because of what he could do, he cannot do on the pitch of play or whatsoever, but because of the energy he's going to bring to this team. He's going to bring some bad energy if we bring this guy back to the theatre of dreams. Marcus Rashford should be sold to any of the Premier League clubs for £35 million whatsoever. Marcus Rashford, time has really passed for Marcus Rashford to be at the theatre of dreams. And I don't know why the United board has soon having a conversation about Marcus Rashford. Fine, he did well at Barcelona last season, through to his loan, but at the same time has really passed this young man at United. Marcus Rashford, if you bring Marcus Rashford back to that dressing room, I can tell you categorically that he's going to break the dressing room. That's the truth. Marcus Rashford will break that dressing room. So the best team allow the bad energy move. I would have loved Marcus Rashford to be at the theatre of dreams, but you know, you don't want to bring a bad energy to this team. So let Marcus Rashford be allowed to go. Let them sell him to any other club that want to pay the fee of £35 million for him. So Marcus Rashford should be allowed to go. I know the fan base will be splitted with this decision, but you can write it in the comment section also. Although there are other players that I would have loved to go. I didn't mention this because this is just top three. I would have loved United to allow Mazraoui or Luke Shaw leave, but let's leave that for another case. So guys, if you agree with this set of players that I have suggested in this video, if you agree that they should be allowed to go, let me know in the comment section. But if you still don't agree, if you don't agree with what I've mentioned about these players, or you have other players that you believe should be let go at the theatre of dreams, you can also write in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. ErnzoBall. One love.